Good afternoon. Welcome to Real Talk with Spirit, my second video, which makes me so happy because talking and doing work with Spirit has been something I've done forever. I just haven't done it with you, my new community. So welcome. And I wanted to just start off with a prayer of thanks first. Thank you, dear God, Spirit, angels, helpers, for bringing me to my community finally and bringing you to me. I am so grateful because we together can do so much good for ourselves, because the more that we work on ourselves, the better off we are for those that are in our lives. That is so true. I have found that the more I do my own self-improvement, the better off everybody else is in my life, because I don't dwell on them or what they're doing. I stay in my own lane and in my own location, which is here with me. Okay, well, let's begin. Yesterday we started with the angel cards, and I think that's a good place to begin here today. But just so you know, every day will be a little different. I'm just going to go with how Spirit leads me. So let's find out what our first card is for today. All right, today is Friday, the beginning of a wonderful weekend. Hopefully people get to relax. Okay, here we go. We just wait for a card to find its way to the top of the deck. Well, we'll see what this one is. The Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords. Does everybody know what that is? The Seven of Swords. Some people think traditionally it is like a sneaky card, but in my own life, I have begun to rethink the Seven of Swords. It can be us in our life just trying to create some space, get away from what we find is creating a little bit of emotional difficulty, getting away from the circus, so to speak, the people in the circus behind us, because that often is what the depiction on the card is. But let me see what this depiction is. Let's see, plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. That's what this card says. But for me, I'm going to add in that it's not necessarily sneakiness, but it's a way sometimes of getting something done that maybe we can't meet and tell somebody what we're doing, but we know we have to do a certain thing and we don't have to tell our plans. So I think that too can be the Seven of Swords, which they call this Seven of Air. Okay, so that's our angel card. Now we're going to go to my deck. This one I've used for many, many years, which I love. Okay, so let's go ahead and get another layer. Let's get another layer. Oh my God, I just had a couple fly out. We'll put them back in until I can feel a little more grounded in it. Okay, what is another card that Spirit wants to show us today in our life? Okay, here we go. What do we have? The Queen of Wands. This woman is energetic. She is very much of very gregarious, very much, a lot of energy. A lot of people are really attracted to her. She is very outgoing. She handles a crowd. She handles herself quite well. So I think with these two cards, the Seven of Air, Seven of Swords, and the Queen of Wands, to me, she's going to handle anything that comes her way. Even if those in her circle are coming from a sneaky way or a sneaky communication, she's very wise. She will be able to handle herself quite well. I don't believe that whoever these players are going to fool her at all. So I love that. I love that combination. But let's just go ahead and get another card to clarify the Queen of Wands. What else is the Queen of Wands trying to tell us? Let's see. Well, if she could speak, what would she say? She would say, the Queen of Wands would say, don't give it any mind. Mind your own business. Walk away. Walk away. They're kind of being sneaky, so you don't, I shouldn't say they, but if that's the energy around you, then so be it. You can walk away. That's probably the best way to handle people anyway, when they are not giving you the truth, or they are using subterfuge. And that's the other side of this card. It can be sneaky. So if it is, no worries. You go to higher ground. And when you go to higher ground, you attract different types of people. So isn't that the whole name of the game? Don't stay where it's not feeding you. You go to higher ground and you find that. Let's see, that's the 8. You find the 9th cup, which is your wish card. So I'm going to do, I feel like I want to do one more out of the angel deck. Here it is over here. Let's do one more from the angel deck. Let's get a clarifying card for the ace, or excuse me, for the 7 of air, 7 of swords. Let's do that. This is getting a little messy here. All right, let's clean this act up. All right, here we go. Let's find out what they want to tell us. Oh, I like this. This is renewal. Archangel Jeremiah, which I don't think, I've never gotten this card because I've just started using that deck, which is kind of fun. Review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. Well, isn't that the best tie-in card? Yes, time to move in a different direction. Exactly. You're moving up to higher ground for that 9th cup, the wish card. And you are not giving any mind to the players in your game that are being a little less than honest. They're using some subterfuge, which is a little sneakiness. So there you have it. There is the reading for Friday. Go to your higher ground and don't give any mind to those who are not being completely honest. Amen. God bless. Thank you for joining my channel. I'm so happy to have you here, and I'm thrilled to be giving daily readings from now on. Amen.